We all have our part to play.
So listen to what happened last night, okay?
Try not to die.
Do you care what happened last night? Probably not. But you're gonna listen, okay? So last night I came home. So my godmother came home. She like moved like 5 hours away, so she came home because her son lives here too, and his son's like my best friend. So she came home, and we went out to eat. Okay, so I come home, get on Xbox obviously because I have nothing else to do, and I start playing with my cousin. And anytime when you see my house one day when you come over, you'll understand. But we'll hang out sometime. But anyway, so one thing that happened was anytime somebody comes to my house and rings the doorbell, or I hear somebody come up the porch, I will like look out when you leave my room, there's like a little mini hallway and it goes right down the stairs. So I always peek around like that wall to see who's there. So it's 9:30. My mom's not home. My dad's here. So obviously it's gonna be for me. Nobody else is gonna fucking be here this late for my dad. But I go and peek around the door. Two little girls, probably I want to say 6 and 7. I still don't even know. And so I'm peeking around the corner, and they go, "Is Dalton here?" And like I'm just like, "Oh shit!" I moved back, and they scream as loud as they can, "I see him!" So I go to my room, and my hair is like really fucking stupid now. So I put a hat on, and then I go downstairs, and it's just like I talk how I text. So I say, "Hey, what's good, homies?" I'm black, okay? Let's go with that. I say, "What's good, homies?" And then like I look down the sidewalk, and then guess who was there? Guess who fucking was there? Nah, dude, my girlfriend was there. And then here comes the other story because you don't even know who the fuck my girlfriend is for one thing. So I went to this one graduation party a long time ago, like last month, for my retarded cousin. And I met this one girl there, and we started talking, and then we started dating. So she went to some sleepover, okay? And she was just like going on and on, like, "Oh my God, you like my friend Kayla?" And I'm just like, "I don't." Her name is Grace, by the way. She's just like, "Oh my God, you like my friend Kayla? I'm not gonna talk to you." And then Kayla was Skyping with me so I could talk to her. And then she goes, "Fine, I'll say it, Dalton, I love you." And I'm just like, "Okay, cool beans." I don't want to say it back. It's too early in the relationship. I think I did say it back anyway, just to make her feel special. But by the way, this girl has no tits, no ass. She's really small and she's just really pretty. That's really it. Except Miley Cyrus isn't pretty. Obviously, she was when she was Hannah Montana. Yeah, back in the old days. Disney Channel days. But oh my God, I can't believe you said that. That's so funny. So 4 days go by. I'm like, "Okay, Grace, you're not texting me. What the fuck's happening?" She won't answer at all. So I text Kayla, and I'm just like, "Hey, Kayla, have you heard from Grace at all?" And she's just like, "Nah, I don't really talk to her since the sleepover." And then I say to Kayla, I'm just like, "Kayla, like, Grace said that you like me. Is that true?" Like, she never answered. But then what happened was, I was, like, me and Kayla started talking, like, friends and dating and whatever. So I broke up with Grace 2 seconds after I sent her the message that we were breaking up. By the way, she lives a whole town away, so I'm not going to do it in real life. Like, it's probably 30 minutes walk, and I don't walk, so, I ride like this cool, like, I ride like a Razor scooter, like, everywhere I go. So, I do look pretty slagging it. But, so I broke up with her, so literally 2 seconds after I said that, she was just like, "I deserve better than you, I don't give a fuck about you, go fuck yourself." And but the thing that really got me was, she said that she deserves better when she didn't text me for 4 days straight, after saying she loves me. But yeah, you deserve better, you fucking whore. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. But, then what happened, I was talking to Kayla at the time, talking about dating, and, so it took like I was in Texas when this fucking happened. Wait, I went to Texas. After I broke up with Grace, and then I went to Texas. So me and Kayla were messaging down there. Kayla lives a little bit closer than Grace does, but she still lives in another town. So, like, me and Kayla finally start dating. So I threw out the girl that had absolutely no tits or ass for Kayla. Now, Kayla, on the other hand, I always play this game with girls, and they say, like, you ask 5 questions, and they're only allowed 1 skip. And they have to ask you 5 questions too, but whatever, I just lie about it. If they say I jerk off, then I'll just say no, I don't, obviously. And so I asked her, what's your bra size? I think she said like D34s. I'll send you a picture on Instagram if you really care, but you probably don't. But that's what happened. And then so now I was dating her, and she also has a bit of an ass, but I didn't know that because I've never seen this girl in real life, and I'm dating her. Okay. So now, those 2 little girls who came, those were her cousins. And on the sidewalk was her. So, I was like, oh, fucking shit. How does she know where I live? She is so fucking hot. She's a little bit chubby, but she's still, like, really hot. And, like, I'm like, almost into chubby girls, but at the same time, I'm not, if that makes any sense, Like, sometimes I'm in the mood for it, sometimes it's just, if you're a fucking fat, get the fuck out of here, Yeah. Yeah. But she was, like, really pretty. Like, I was in the mood for a fat girl at the time. So, I walk right up to her, I start talking to her, what's good, homie? And, her cousins go ask if they can come over. And, I give her a little Okay. I will try to add you in a little bit. I don't get internet from my room. Alphabetized. And, then what happened was fucking, and then I hugged her, I gave her a super long hug. I've never seen her before in my life, honestly. Like, I've seen pictures of her, but I haven't seen her in real life. We just start talking. There's this one kid on my street, and he's doing it right now. He just sits outside and he fucking plays basketball all day, and he sucks! He plays nonstop, he plays night and day, you just hear the pitter-patter, and then you hear Eminem music going on. It pisses everybody off in the neighborhood. So I went down, sometimes I play basketball with him anyway. But I went down and I played basketball with him. I showed off for Kayla. And then we went down to where her cousins were staying, which were literally right down the block. Which I don't know if she's still there. She hasn't responded to me, and I really don't want to walk down there because I live in a really scrubby neighborhood, and I bet you I could get shot. Like, no joke, I really could. Not be true. You're fucking going in with the jokes. But yeah, so I went down there, and like her little cousins were being super annoying. But she was, like, super sexy, just, like, flailing her fucking titties about. Like, I held her hand, and it was just like, is it okay if I kiss you, And she's just like, yeah, of course. So, I give her a nice little kiss on the lips, and I don't really know how she felt about it. I don't know, she was acting a little bit weird. Like, she was acting like she was acting like a black girl, if you know what I mean by that. Like, acting like she controls everything and shit like that, Like, she's in charge. And she was acting, like, a little bit skanky, and by skanky, I mean, like, she was, like, hot, but then she was, like, being, like, scrubby, She was just, like, suck my imaginary dick, and she was being all, boyish. Yeah, I know, that's what I was gonna say. You already fucking beat me to it, though. So that happened. I kissed her, it was very nice. And, but then, like, I was just, like, I'm a really fucking good kid. The only thing I do is sometimes I lie, and, like, I used to steal stuff from my friends. Like, I would steal, like, little Lego figures, and my parents would get super pissed off about it. But, so I'm just like, what? My friends are fine. I think we were 6 years old, so I think, like, boys could hug back then, and it was cool. So I think all I did was give them a hug, and it was fine. Whatever. I heard a bit of an echo of that. That was funny. So, yeah, so I'm texting her, and, like, obviously I'm jerking off about what happened, because she was like, we didn't go in her house at all. We stayed outside, and we were, like, rolling around in the lawn, and obviously I saw some bra action. She bent over to pick her cousins up. I saw her undies. It's fucking nice. And, So I'm just like, maybe you want to sneak out and come and see me? And she's just like, well, I think we're going to the cemetery, because kids our age go to the cemetery, obviously, when it's nighttime. So, like, I'm like, I don't want to do this at all, but she's so hot, like, I just want to go kiss her again. I'm just like, yeah, okay, like, maybe we'll do something. So, my mom comes home drunk from where we were out eating, obviously, because that's what they were doing. They drink. And, my mom's, just turned 50 this year. If that's weird to you at all, if that makes a difference. I don't know if it will or not. Yeah, I'm like the youngest child at 14. My brother is 21, and my sister is 31. So that's who I went to visit in Texas, my sister. I'm giving you a fucking lot to handle. So... Stories. Nah, dude, fucking Dolfin. Go fuck yourself, dude. I'm Dolfin. I hate my gamer tag. Gamer tag is a whole different story. But and like she was just like I messaged her when my mom was in bed, and she was just like, okay, I can sneak out now if you can, and she's just like, I don't do this, I don't want people changing me, and I'm just like, I don't do it either, and I think she took it as bullshit, you know what I mean? It was just like, she said it so I would agree, but I don't sneak out. The worst thing I've done was lie about Legos, and flip my parents off when they turn around, obviously. I think every kid does that, but oh, okay, well, you'll get to. But then what? But yeah, so and then she's just like, I'm going to bed and I'm leaving tomorrow, and I'm just like, can you see me in the morning? And like, she just didn't respond. And like, she saw it at 1:40 a.m. So I don't know if she's there or not, and I don't really want to go down there at all. I'd rather just fucking play Xbox. But I was really hoping to have her over again, because kids our age will probably have sex. Not saying I would do her, but I think I would fucking go fucking chomp on her muff. I like to say muff. That's one of my favorite words for vagina. Because it doesn't even sound like vagina. It's just like, muffin? You know? It's just like, what the fuck are you saying? A muff? What does that mean? Yeah. So, but I don't know. But I'm just like scared that she's not going to text me, and it's going to be the same thing that happened with Grace, how she didn't text me. But she definitely said I love you a lot, and I don't know if she enjoyed me kissing her. I don't know. I'm just confused right now.